Now we have to work with our XAMPP server. So let's go into our start menu and type XAMPP here. Now we have our XAMPP control panel right here. We need to start our Apache server and MySQL server as well. Now the next part will be we have to locate our folder where we can easily access our files, and that folder will be in our C drive, in our XAMPP folder, and inside the XAMPP folder you can see we have this folder of htdocs where our files will going to be. Now before doing anything, let's go back to our Google Chrome and let's see our local host first. See, we don't have anything in our local host right now because we are not accessing any kind of file right at the moment. So move back to our htdocs folder, and now I'm going to create one PHP file here with the name of index.php. Now let's open it in Notepad++. Now here we don't have anything right now. So if you want to write any PHP code, you need to define PHP code scope, and that need first this angle bracket, then question mark, then you have to write keyword PHP. And also you have to close this PHP tag by putting question mark and then this angle bracket. Now we made our PHP file successfully. We don't have anything right now in this PHP file. So anything we are going to write from line 2 to line 7 will be as PHP code. So before writing anything, let's save this one out. Move back to Google Chrome. Let's browse our local host, and in here in the folder of htdocs we have created this file of index.php. Means this whole C XAMPP htdocs will be our local host, and this index.php file will be this file. So we have to write localhost for this one in our browser. We already wrote it, localhost, and now we have to access our index.php file that is inside our htdocs folder. So we have to write here index.php. See, now nothing is on the screen because we haven't put anything in our index.php file. Let's for now write one simple PHP info function that will indicate us whether our PHP is working fine or not. Let's save this one out. Now hit back enter key again. Now you can see by calling this PHP info function we successfully have the information of PHP. It means that our local host is working perfect. Our PHP is working also very fine. And one more thing before moving forward, if you don't write anything after localhost, then our localhost will pick up the index file. It means that if you don't write or if you don't give path to index file, then your server will going to understand your main file, means your index file, automatically. So if I enter localhost without writing index.php file, then you will see that my PHP info function is calling right here. See, now here I have one more index file, and that is HTML file, not PHP file. So if I open it up in our Notepad++, we don't have anything right now. So if I add one PHP tag right in this file, and inside our PHP tag I add PHP info function, the same one which we saw earlier. Let's save this one out. Moving back to Chrome, now let's access our new file of index.html. Now you see there is nothing on the screen, even though we wrote PHP info function in our index.html file, but there is nothing in our browser. It's just because the file is HTML. It's not PHP file. So if I add one heading or just a simple text, my name is Jazib Akram right here, then you will see by refreshing this page that this text is appearing right here, but not the PHP info function, just because this is not a PHP file, it's HTML file. So how can we write PHP into our HTML file? Now that's the question. Let's solve this one out. So now we want to embed our PHP with our HTML. So for that we have to create one new file of name example.php right here. Let's open this file in Notepad. Now for embedding PHP in our HTML file, first, I know you are all familiar with the basic structure of HTML document. We have body, and inside that we have one simple h1 tag. There is nothing in this file. So let's first define our PHP tag right here. We don't have anything right now. Now let's call this heading my bio. Let's save this one out. Let's go to our browser, localhost, and our file that we just created name is example.php. See, we have this simple h1 my bio right here. If you want to add anything here, you can simply do it. I can write my name is Jazib Akram. Let's save this one out. Refreshing the page. See, now we have the error on line 9 because we are not writing any HTML. From line 8 to line 13, this file code will be PHP, not the simple text or any kind of HTML. So we have to keep in mind that line 8 to line 13, our code will be PHP, not HTML. So if we want to comment this code, we just have to add these two slashes and our code will be skipped from here. Now let's save this one out. Refreshing the page. See, now we don't have any error because we commented. So if you want to add any non-essential details in your file, you can do it in PHP by just putting two slash sign before your line. And if you have some code like this, now this one is also not valid in PHP, I know, but if you want to add it on some basis and you want to hide it from the user, you can do that by adding multi-line comment. So how we can add multi-line comment in PHP? We just have to write one slash, then static sign, and then we have to close this multi-line comment by static and slash. Now you will see that this commenting functionality will give us an edge to hide and avoid errors in our browser. Let's save this one out. See, there is nothing on the screen, there is no error. But if we delete this multi-line comment from here, then this code will be visible to user and our browser, our PHP will consider it invalid and give us error. Let's save this one out. See, now we have error on line 11. So this is the way you can add single line comment and multi-line comment in your PHP. Now what if you have to show something to the user using PHP? You can do that easily by using echo command. You can say echo my name is Jazib and you have to put semicolon at the end. Let's save this one out. Refreshing the page. See, now we successfully echo my name is Jazib in our PHP code. You can also add many PHP tags in your single document like this one. You can add many echo commands right here. You can say who is Ali These are just for practice. You can add many PHP scopes right here. You can say what his age, and also you can echo the simple numbers as well. You can say echo 5 plus 9 plus 6. Let's save this one out. Now we have 4 echo statements. My name is Jazib, who is Ali, what his age, and then we have the simple addition. Let's save this one out. See in browser. See, now we have all the output right here. So if you want to put your every output in another line, you can just use br tag of HTML. You can use br tag right here. You can use br tag right here, right here. Let's save this one out. See, now everything is in order. So this is the way you can add PHP with HTML, and also you can add single line comment and multi-line comment in your PHP code.